do this thing where we do some kind of weird thing that we don't know what we're doing, but we talk about the thing and the thing and the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. But I would like to just say our sponsor for this episode is Butterfingers.
Yes, it is. Butterfingers.
Not really, but yeah.
Yeah. Hello, and welcome into another episode of the Red, the White, and the Blues podcast. I'm Daniel, and he is Jason, and we are a podcast all about Chelsea Football Club.
Unfortunately.
A club that we thought had turned the corner, that was making improvements, that were going places, and that have reverted back to their old selves.
Well, we'll always have November 2025, Daniel, when our manager was the Premier League Manager of the Month. And things are looking up. Now here we are.
Yeah, and then December happened. It all fell apart. How you doing, Jason?
Hey, I'm good. I just want to say hats off to Buonanotte. See you around. It was good seeing you for 7 games, apparently.
You're not even helping play the music?
What, the music?
Yeah, I don't need to play the transfer music.
Oh, my bad.
No, okay.
You're right. You play it later. Yeah. But I'm gonna miss him. I'm gonna miss seeing that guy every now and then. Just not doing much in the midfield.
I don't get it. The only thing I think is we just didn't need him, I guess, anymore. He wasn't playing a lot, but it was nice to at least have a backup. You know, because
I know
he didn't have a lot of injuries. So
considering Lavia, it still doesn't exist. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of ourselves. How are you, Daniel?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. But I did hear a rumor that Lavia did exist. So that he has touched some grass here lately. Just not with everybody else.
Not with the group, but he's touching some grass somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere. We don't know where.
Still in rehab, but somewhere.
Yeah. Somewhere. So you could be right. Maybe he's not really there. Maybe Liam is just seeing things at practice every day. So who knows? He could still not be real. I
have a lot of feelings on this podcast. I'll let you direct us where we're going to go because I'm a little scatterbrained at the moment.
I guess we can talk about the match yesterday or 2 days ago now. Wait, was it yesterday?
Yesterday.
It was yesterday.
It was yesterday.
It was yesterday. Yeah, it was Wednesday. We played Wednesday. Yeah, today's Thursday. I don't know what day of the week it is. I don't know anything right now. What week's so jacked. Yesterday we played Arsenal. We lost as expected, 3-2
at the bridge.
The highlight of the match is, as Jason has alluded to in the cold opening, is that we're officially sponsored by Butterfingers this episode. Would have been apparently Bob gets a new manager and Bob goes back to old Bob. Like, it's just like worst performance from Sanchez I've seen this year. Easily, like I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. You just can't catch the ball, apparently. I don't know.
Bob had two kind of bad through the hands sort of things. The first one everybody's talking about, Trossard pushed him. And Bob should have made a bigger deal about it, so VAR would have gotten involved. I don't know why VAR is not getting involved in that shit anyway, especially when anytime someone even looked at Kepa, he fell down. And Kepa got the benefit of the doubt like the entire damn game. It was so infuriating watching that little prick do that shit.
Yep.
But yeah, there probably is a case to be made, I guess, but it is what it is at that point. Like, and so but the second one that Bob lets in is egregious.
The one where the low cross across the box.
Yeah,
and hits him
literally
in the hand.
goes through his hands.
Just right
literally goes through his hands. And then I'll jump ahead a little bit to Liam Ross Sr.'s presser at the end. Dude, like I said, I sent you a message as I was watching it yesterday. Dude is polished. Like,
yeah.
He says all the right things. If I wasn't completely skeptical of him as a company man, I would probably be. Yeah, I'd probably be buying in, right? There's also another thing we can talk about transfer rumors. We'll wait till the end. That just proves even more so that he's a company man. It is even talking about this in January when we were having the same conversation after a certain someone blew his knee out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That conversation.
We'll have that conversation later.
But then you and I want to do a behind the badge episode on this supposed article where these guys talk to the club and every decision they make is supposedly for the future. Bullshit. Anyway, I digress. But Liam Ross Sr. is talking in his presser, and he says that the mistakes that Bob made are on him because Bob is doing things that he is asking him to do. And as a new manager, he takes the blame for those mistakes. So if any of the mistakes Bob made were because Liam Ross Sr. was asking Bob to do things that he's not used to doing. And, kudos to the coach for doing that. That's fine. That neither of those goals are mistakes that Liam Ross Sr. can attribute to anything he's asking Bob to do. If you're asking your keeper to catch the ball, I don't think that means he gets the benefit of the doubt of just making a mistake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that is literally the job description, is to catch. He's the only one on the field that can catch the ball.
Yeah.
Legally.
Legally. Yeah. I mean,
it's insane. It's insane to me.
He's essentially saying, Liam Ross Sr. came up with a great, brilliant tactical idea for our goalkeeper that he is going to try and cut crosses out and catch the ball. Nobody's ever done this before. Groundbreaking, earth-shattering tactics. Innovative. That's what he's asking Sanchez to do. No. It's basic goalkeeping 101. It's the most basic thing ever that Sanchez is supposed to come claim across on a corner kick.
Good try, Liam. Good try. Yeah. Trying to protect Bob, of all people.
This is after he called him world class with his feet in the other press conferences.
This is how Bob rewards you, man. If you start complimenting him, he's going to shit the bed.
And I mean, to be fair, Bob looked pretty bad with the ball at his feet in this match, which we all knew. And it was back to being every time that Bob got the ball, it was nerves again. Like, oh shit, where's the ball going? Oh shit.
Well, and Arsenal are one of the best pressing teams in the game right now. Like there is some shaky knees, like the entire back line all the way back to Bob. So like I get it. And then if Bob had scored an own goal by kicking it into his own net because Liam Ross Sr. was asking him to do some things that he's not used to, then sure, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt there. Like, good try trying to take the blame from the keeper literally using his hands.
Yeah, trying to do his job, which is save the ball.
I don't buy that, but it was a well-polished answer, and Liam Ross Sr. is now having to take bullets for Bob in his 6th day on the job. So it is what it is. It's really stupid, but it is what it is.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. Like while you were gone, there was one episode. I don't remember what I was talking about, but I literally had like a 5-minute praise session of Sanchez and how great he's been this year. And this is what he rewards me with.
Yeah, I know, right?
He's like reverts back to old Bob. And I will say this with the corner kick. Yeah, did Trossard push him? Sure, probably. Yeah, could it have been a foul? Has it been called a foul hundreds of times? Yes, 100%. But you know what? Bob was so far away from that. He wasn't even close. It wasn't like he scraped the ball with his fingertips, and because Trossard pushed him, he didn't get the ball.
Right.
No, he literally jumped, and the ball was like 2 feet over his head. Like, it wasn't even close. So I'm like, okay, maybe Trossard. Was he really going to stop the ball if Trossard didn't push him? No. But it was, I would agree. And then, like, the bigger thing with that one, too, is Gyökeres was offsides.
Yeah.
And literally the day before in the City match, the exact same thing happened, and it was given as offsides. Then it happens in our match, and it's not offsides.
Right.
I don't think it should have been offsides because I don't think he was interfering with the goal. I don't. That's not what I'm saying. But the same exact thing happened the day before,
and they didn't even look at it. Well, supposedly they looked at it. But.
Yeah, supposedly they looked at it in our match. But it's like there's no consistency in the officiating.
Right.
Whenever literally games on back-to-back days, this exact same situation happens in one game it's called offsides, and the next game it's not called offsides.
Yeah.
So make up your minds. Like, what are you doing? Like, there's just no consistency, and then the ref was just shit the rest of the match too. On top of that, so
he fell for every little Arsenal thing that they did. It was crazy.
Yeah, Saka got breathed on and cutting 360 spins in the air and flailing down to the ground every time somebody breathed on him.
Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, I mean, we went down one with the corner, and then their second one was the bobs through the hands one.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. At the very beginning of the second half. And then Nacho got one back.
Slim Nacho. Yep.
Yeah. Our little emo Nacho got one back. And then they scored again.
Yep.
Through just what was just a breakdown and everything.
That was the one where Fofana was yelling at everybody after he got.
Oh yeah, broken. And he's the one that got juked.
Was it Zubamendi that scored it?
Yes,
I think it was Zubamendi that scored it. Yeah, Fofana just got to make to look stupid, and then turns around and just yells at everybody else like it's their fault.
Ridiculous.
You look like an idiot out there.
And then in the 80-something minute, Nacho got another one. So for a little bit at the end, Nacho was on a hat trick.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easy to say what coulda, shoulda, and the announcers were doing this whole ifs and buts. Bob doesn't Bob, then
we've done that a lot at Chelsea.
I know, yeah, and it's not a game that I'm willing to play. Yeah. But how do you feel about the fight back? Because this is one of the first times that we got in a big match we got to see Liam Ross Sr.'s sub strategy and how he's rotating players around and starting lineup. Although he's hampered by some sicknesses that I was just reading apparently have spread to the rest of the team. So they had a meeting about washing that, or not the rest of the team, but some of the staff, and they had a meeting about washing hands. But the flu is going around, and so they had high temperatures.
Other clubs that have had it. So
yeah. So I mean, it is a thing. So we are hampered. Although it was Delap and Giddens that weren't the ones that were able to be selected, and apparently Delap was going to play. So I don't know. In some ways, I'm okay that Delap didn't play. He hasn't impressed me lately. But
the one thing Delap has done well lately is the one thing Guiu doesn't do well.
Yeah.
And that's hold-up play.
Exactly.
Well, now, sometimes Delap has good hold-up play. Other times Delap has terrible hold-up play. You just don't know. Inconsistent.
Delap is... I don't like the runs he makes.
Yeah.
Although he's very fast and energetic, he's just a little puppy out there. I don't like... Yeah, go ahead.
I don't think he's just better when he's being asked to hold the ball up. Because he's physical and strong. And that's clearly, you can see that's what we're trying to do. But I'm sorry. You're asking Guiu, who's more of a finesse player, despite what the announcers say. And he's a physical specimen, apparently, going up against Saliba and Gabriel. I'm sorry. It's just not going to work. But that's what we try to do. So, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean... It is what it is. We got 2 against Arsenal. They're one of the hardest teams to score against in the league this year.
In open play. Well, I guess one was off the corner. I guess one was technically a corner.
Yeah. But other than that, I mean, that's we're not going to Arsenal 2 down. We're going 1 down. I think it's going to take something very big for us to get something out of that tie. Because if they're already hard to score against, it's even more so at home. I don't think they've lost at home in a long time.
No, they haven't lost home all year.
Oh yeah, so all year, yeah. So it's, I mean, it's a big ask at this point. It was already going to be a big ask. Like this would have been the statement to make. You did predict a loss though, right? Or you predicted Chelsea would win?
I don't remember. I predicted 3-1. I thought I predicted a Chelsea win for some reason.
Okay. I predicted a 2-2 draw.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know, man. It's hard to assess the team, right? Man, like, we're always in a position where, like, we can never assess this damn team. And, like, we always got to, like, wait it out or whatever. And now we're going to be, like, in another holding pattern for another half a season.
Yep.
Like, this
you can't judge the manager halfway through the season, Jason.
Well, and, you know, something he said in his press conference, too, was, you know, he's not asking for time, but he does need to put his stamp on the team.
Yeah.
But, like, he thinks the team is capable of winning now. And, I mean, that is the most frustrating thing is, like, I do think this team has been capable of winning. But for whatever reason, they choose the shoot yourself in the foot option over winning more often than not. And some of that, it comes from managers. Some of that comes from the player mentality on the field, which, like, indirectly you can probably take back to the manager. But then also we talk about issues top down in the club and whether or not, like, those are affecting things all the way down. So I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. But it looks like Liam Ross Sr. already has more backing from Tweedledee and Tweedledum than Maresca ever had.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I think before we get there, the Arsenal, like, I just think that it's like we just lack experience. We lack a killer instinct.
I was looking up something about experience, actually.
Yeah, we just don't have the experience to compete with these other teams, and we never will. Like, that's just, it is what it is until maybe 10 years from now. Maybe we'll get some experience then. But yeah, it is going to be a tough ask to go to Arsenal to win. I don't see it happening, but it is what, hey, stranger things have happened. I didn't really.
That show's over now, Daniel. I'm sorry. It's stupid. I interrupted you for nothing.
Oh, man. No, but it's one of those things. Like, Liam said he wasn't going to change tactics up too much this year, just tweak them here and there. Just like you said, we can't really, like, how is he going to put his stamp on the team? How is he going to do that this year? Probably not going to. It's going to be another freaking long preseason. So I don't know. But yes, he apparently does have more backing than Maresca because apparently we're getting a new center back.
Crazy. That's insane.
I don't know, man.
Man, somebody on Reddit, I guess they took it down on the Chelsea FC because I'm not seeing it right now. Somebody posted, like, how much experience all of our people had.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was like Cucurella's got, like, 4 under us and, like, 1 under another team. And then Enzo has 4 under us, and Caicedo has, like, 3 plus the 1 at Brighton. And then James has 7. And it was, like, just going down the list of, like, how much experience these guys have. And we have, like, multi-year experience guys at this point.
Yeah.
And so, like, because everybody keeps acting like, and I think they said this in the thing, and I can't find it, so I'm sorry. I don't know if it got taken down or whatever. But they said something about, like, everybody keeps acting like we're playing with 16-year-olds. And like, yeah, I just thought that was interesting
It is.
Like,
I don't know.
Like, what level of experience are we asking for here?
Yeah.
And then, oh, wait, I think it sounded. Oh, they took it down. Damn.
I'm asking for experience at center back, a position that needs somebody that's older. Like, we've seen how much Thiago Silva's impact at center back made on us when we brought him in, an older, experienced center back. It'd be nice to have somebody that wasn't a teenager leading the line. And I mean, like, if you're kind of like, but I mean, it's also quality experience too, because like Neto's experience, but Neto's shit.
Right.
So Garnacho's pretty experienced in the Premier League, but he's shit. It's like Tosin, experienced in the Premier League, probably has more experience than anybody on the team, but
one of the ones mentioned. Yeah. Exactly.
Sanchez, a lot of experience in the Premier League, but not the greatest. It's like you need proven quality, experienced players, and then like you can have the young players too. It's just like the thing is that those players that we're sitting here talking about have a certain threshold that you're going to have to meet wage-wise,
right?
That we're just not going to meet.
Right.
And that's why that's more the reason I think that we won't go for like quality experienced players, is because you can't find a quality experienced center back, a good one that's going to come in and sit on $150K a week, $200K a week.
Right.
That's why we don't have Osimhen on the team right now.
Right.
Like, we don't have a quality, and like I'm all for like bringing your wage bill down and having some form of a wage structure, but you've got to be willing to break it if you want to win. Like, you can't just say, "Oh, we're not going to pay anybody more than this amount of money, $200K a week," because you're not going to get the game changers that you need in your team. Yeah, you might be able to find them, like an Estabal, when they're young, and that's what they're trying to do. And then when they get older and they're commanding those bigger contracts, they sell them. So profit, they don't want to pay the high wages, which is like when that report last week came out about Vinny Jr. coming to Chelsea and us being linked to him. I laughed hysterically at that. I'm like, there's no way we would ever pay that wage bill. He wants like $500K a week. We would never pay that. That is the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. But yeah, I don't know. Him getting back to the center back is just so Clear Lake. I don't know.
It's wild, isn't it?
It is. It's the most Clear Lake thing ever.
Like, we knew we would need this.
Yeah.
Right? Like, we knew we would need this.
Mm-hmm.
And especially when Levi goes down.
Yeah.
Like, we knew we would need it. And like, even last January, we're bringing back Chalobah from loan because we needed support, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like, just because you kept Chalobah doesn't mean like that's the answer to the problems, especially as Levi goes down. Fofana miraculously has stayed decently healthy this season for the first time in 3 seasons with us.
Yeah, the healthiest he's been in 3 seasons.
Yes, exactly. Like this season, Josh, Maresca wouldn't even give him chances consistently. They say they have no plans for Josh now. Like they still want to keep Josh, even though we're bringing in a center back.
And that was supposedly the caveat in the beginning of the year, was that they told Maresca that he would have to sanction the sale of a center back, and the impression that they gave is that it would be Josh.
Right. Yeah, I know. So now they're saying, now the word is, and this is from Fabrizio, is that Josh is good.
Yeah, exactly. So
and then we got a Hato that can play in a left center back role if you want him to, but we're just happy to invert him all the way up to the top. Dude's scoring bangers.
Yep.
So it's just crazy, man. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm with you. Like, you look at this list and you're just like, we've got several guys here that have like 4 or 5 years Premier League experience under their belts. A lot of it with us, and they're not up to snuff.
Mm-hmm.
And who do we bring in? Like, that's crazy. Like, the center back thing is insane right now. It should have been addressed in the summer. Would Maresca still have his job if they just trusted him to say, hey, I need a center back? I don't understand what the difference is between Maresca going, hey, I need a center back, and I'm saying this as a guy who just won I made us world champions, and I need a center back. Because one of the guys that was responsible for making us a world champion is now done for the season.
Right.
And I kind of need a replacement for him.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, oh no, pound sand.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden
internally,
all of a sudden we fire him and bring in company man Liam. And they're like, oh yeah, you say you need a center back? Good. Yeah, let's do it. We'll do it in January. And then Liam's out there going, we were talking about doing it in the summer, but we realize now we probably need to speed that up. So we're going to try to get it done now. It's
going to be another. This is the mind-boggling thing about this, though, is that the reason that they couldn't sell anybody in the summer is because every potential center back outside of Josh that they could sell is shit.
Yep.
So they can't move. DCC's in the bomb squad. He can't even make it. They tried to sell Chalaba the year before, couldn't do it. Nobody's going to want Tosin, obviously. Badiashile, they can't move him either. So it's like, that's the reason. You made bad purchases. You literally bought shitty center backs. If you just bought a good one, things would be different right now. So, and then it's like, okay, well, if you bring another center back in, which everybody agrees we need, but you also have Sarr, Anselmino at Dortmund, and then there's one other young center back we have too. We have like 3 young center backs.
Yeah.
So you're blocking, like does anybody know what the hell they're doing is what I'm asking myself right now.
But Daniel, every decision they're making is for the club's future. For I'm going to say the word project.
God.
And then you read these articles that come out, and they're saying that shit.
Yeah.
And it doesn't add up. Like the things that are being done, and the order in which they're happening, and how they're happening. After you fire a manager in which you refuse this request at the beginning of the season when our star center back goes down, that's a little strange to me. That was always strange.
Yeah.
I guess they couldn't find anybody under 23.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not freaking Leonardo DiCaprio, man. Like, we've got to hire.
That's a good one.
We've got to be in relationships with some people who are older.
Oh man, that's what we should start calling ourselves. We use the Leonardo DiCaprio club model. I like that. Yeah. I'm going with that from now on.
It's the Leonardo DiCaprio transfer rule is what we have.
we adhere to the Leonardo DiCaprio doctrine here.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. But it's amazing to me. And then you read an article in which they supposedly talk to the club, and then they're just telling us what they infer from what the club said.
Yeah,
and it's just like 3 levels of bullshittery that you got to read into this article. And there are people in the comments saying that's a great article.
Yeah, no direct quotes.
Daniel and I will do a behind the badge on this article too, because that article pissed me off. And I don't want to go after any other competing Chelsea blogs or whatever. Yeah. But it's a bad it's just a bad look when that is what we get from the mouthpieces of the club, like Matt Law.
Yeah.
And that is what we're getting from these other mouthpieces of the club that are now mouthpieces of the club, because they talk to the people. They even say who they talk to really in the article.
Yeah. They just talk to people.
And I just don't understand why we're all so happy to just accept these narratives when we're watching the narrative play out
yeah.
in real time in transfer strategy, how they're doing purchases for like club assets, like the direction of the club, no shirt sponsor, which is such a telling thing to me. And why we're not more up in arms about it is insane.
Yeah, why people just keep glossing over that. Like the fact that people just gloss over the not having in front of the shirt sponsor and try to like just excuse it away with the most illogical things is beyond me. I'm with you on that one.
Well, at some point, like we're going to lose the naming rights to the stadium, or like the old name of the stadium, or they're going to build a new stadium and we're going to be out of Stamford Bridge,
which they can't. That's the old. Look,
they can't without the CPO.
The CPO is the only thing that is saving this club right now.
Right.
Because if it wasn't for the CPO, they would have already been moved. They would have already had land to build a new stadium. It would not have been where people wanted it. Like it would have been this huge controversy. So thank God for the CPO and the way that we are structured as a club.
I mean, it's just, man. I don't know. When I hope the CPO holds out forever. Mm-hmm. When does Chelsea lose its soul? And we've already lost like what made us great over the last 20-something years. A lot of that was Roman Abramovich's money, but still, we were winning.
So we were winning, man.
Like I don't know. It felt different when we were a club that could court big names at any time.
Yeah.
And it's like you said, who's going to come here as a center back, as a star center back? Who's going to come here, and who's going to come here as a star coach?
No,
it's not available to us anymore.
Yeah.
And when we've churned through coaches, again, that's not a great strategy that I thought the Abramovich admin had. But like when we're turning through every good coach in the world at the time, and now we're settling for potential. And like I'm supposed to be led to believe that these guys are great scouting minds for manager down. Like I just do not have faith in the administration of this club, and I am more convinced now than ever that Maresca just overperformed in a really bad environment.
Mm-hmm.
And like again, we could talk about, or you and I have talked about how he was able to do that because he was in a competition that allowed him to rotate 11 at one time. And he got his strategy against PSG right in what was otherwise like a pretty easy build up to the final in that competition. So, but again, he got Champions League football. He got us Club World Cup, and he got us the Conference League. We completed everything. Right. And that's like you said the other day, that was like the only reason we wanted that. But like at the end of the day, it was a pretty good summer for us. And all of that goodwill that and to Maresca's credit, he blew some of that himself. But all of that goodwill is now just gone down the crapper. And this club is now going against the things they said in the summer for a previous manager. And for some reason, Liam Ross Sr. gets the benefit of the doubt from the start. After, and again, I'm not a Maresca apologist. You and I were going to assess Maresca. I was happy for Maresca to leave, even though every time I'm happy for a coach to leave, there's a gap where who's going to come in, and you got to get somebody like Liam Ross Sr., right? Like a non-Premier League manager that gets to come in because he's company man.
Yep.
But like, and I'm not a Maresca apologist, but I am saying like you had a coach that had built up goodwill, that had overperformed in the model that you set forth for him. And then now their line is he knew what he signed up for. But then what he signed up for was for you to tell him he can't have a center back. And then even though he wanted one, and it was off limits to him in the January transfer window. And now all of a sudden the new manager, you've now said it's okay for him to have it. So where's the consistency here? Why does Liam Ross Sr. get this infinite or this immediate benefit of the doubt that like Maresca, I feel like in some ways had earned, at least in the summer? even though it was squandered by the time he got fired. But like, at least in the summer, he had earned that. Like, so much so that I was like, we're top of the world, baby. Like, let's do this shit and let's take it into the Premier League naively. Like, look where we are now. This is crazy. This is crazy. Like, you cannot tell me the management of the club has the club's best interest at heart. Like, you cannot tell me that they have anything other than money on the brain and flipping players. And you're right. You're absolutely right about they could not flip the players in the back line.
Yeah.
And that's why we didn't buy anybody. And now all of a sudden they're going to splash some cash for it. And there must be a front of the shirt sponsor announcement coming any minute.
Or they found the next young teenager in Brazil to be our
my God. Yeah. Some little like 16-year-old's going to come in and change everything.
They're going to promote Thiago Silva's son. Who's in our academy right now.
Exactly.
The first team.
This is ridiculous. But I mean, come on, dude. Like, I welcome you, but like, still, whatever. Like, they're just gambling. They're just gambling with the club. Like, that's all they're doing. It's just gambling at this point.
Yep, your players are assets or poker chips, and
they're lottery tickets.
Yeah, they're scratching them off, just hoping they get big. The lottery.
Yeah, that's all we're doing. We're just a casino. That's what our club is now.
Yeah, instead of sports washing, we just gamble now. Gamble our money away.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
It is. I don't know, man. It is. It's frustrating because, like, we said we need a center back on here. Maresca said we need a center back. And then it's like you said, like, we all of a sudden get a new manager in, and it's like, that's like a Christmas present for him or some shit. Like a welcome to Chelsea present. Here.
He gets a bonus. Yeah,
he gets a bonus. Like, I don't know. And Liam is very corporate. He is very PR trained. He is very good. He's well spoken. Like,
he sounds so good.
Yeah, he does. Like, he's a very well spoken guy. Like, I don't not like him. I'm still just gonna be like, all I think I care about is the results on the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
So, and
he still has to earn his goodwill,
right?
Like, he still has to earn it, and he's gonna do that through performance,
right? And that's the only way you can earn it. Like, you could be the most well-spoken person in the world, but if you're a shit tactician and shit on the pitch, then nobody's going to give a shit.
Exactly.
So, I don't know. I guess Brentford this weekend. The little bumblebees. I guess we should probably make predictions for this. Is it home, away? Where are we playing? I'm going to look. We're playing.
It is home at 9 a.m.
Okay. On Saturday. Oh, okay.
Saturday. Currently, Brentford are 5th. They're 2 points ahead of us in the table. We are 8th, by the way. That's the gap between 4th and 10th is a 5-point gap.
Fun times.
Yeah.
All right. I don't even want to make a prediction.
I don't know how
to do this. But we'll do it. We'll do it for the fans, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Get in the comment section down below and tell us your prediction for this weekend.
I love that voice so much.
Oh man.
I'm going scorched earth here, man.
All right. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. 1-1.
1-2 Brentford.
Oh, okay. 1-1. You're going 2-1 Brentford. Okay. Yeah. This is where we're at. No hope. Like, I don't even like.
There's nothing to assess here.
Yeah.
Like, we know what the guys are capable of. What is Liam capable of? We sign a center back tomorrow? I don't know. Probably not.
I don't know. Who knows? Who knows with this club?
We'll play the transfer music next time we sign the center back tomorrow.
It's the first thing I want to play on the episode Monday. Transfer music. I don't even care. There's any transfer news. I'm just playing it.
I know. I kind of robbed you of that today. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
That's my new strategy, though. Just to preempt it.
Yeah. That is Jason. Jason's nightmares are haunted by that song.
Hate transfer.
He hates everything to do with transfers. So
I've hated it since this.
Yeah.
Since this iteration of Chelsea, it is stupid. It's no fun to watch. It's no fun to look forward to. It's just outrageous. They just rage bait me. That's all they're doing. That's all they live for.
I don't know. Now, the first summer transfer window when Todd was jet setting across Europe was just complete chaos and fun because we were linked to every player in every league at some point during that summer. And so like we would have hour-long podcasts on just the transfer rumors because there was so many. Now it's just like, oh, Chelsea signed a teenager.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy that we're 4 years or almost 4 years removed from that now.
That's insane. Yeah. I guess, Jason, why don't you tell these people where they can find us these days?
X, Instagram, Substack. We made it easy for you on all three things. I can't do that with my. This is 3 if you're in Glorious Bastards. Our name's the same on all 3. It's at Red White Blues FC.
Yes, we're on Spotify and Apple. Wherever you listen to your podcast at this. You threw me off with the.
I know
3 thing. Like I was thrown off.
I do like Glorious Bastards a lot. I think about that scene a lot.
Oh man! Well, if you're a bastard and you want to listen to us, we're on Spotify and Apple, and we're also on YouTube. If you want to look at our bastard faces, so yeah. Anyway, go check out our Substack where we bastardize words. And anyway, until next time, we'll catch you guys and gals on the flip side.
I love all you bastards. Flippity floppity.